To Hell and Back, a story about softball, an injury that almost ended my athletic career and college. My senior year of high school, I chose not to play softball for school. I had played varsity my junior year, but my high school athletics program was all about politics, and I was also not a fan of the varsity coach. That's why I was ecstatic when I was recruited to play softball at SBC after Coach watched me play on my summer travel team. My freshman year, I was the starting third baseman. I was known for playing way too close to the batter. This is in case they decided to bunt. I'm not the fastest runner, so playing up gave me a head start to the ball. I would say that I had a successful freshman season. I was happy, but my luck was about to change. That's when sophomore year came around. I absolutely loved my team. We had new girls and were all extremely close. We were more than teammates. It was like having 15 new sisters. The bond we all shared made what happened next relatively bearable. In the spring of 2013, I was playing third when the batter pulled around for a bunt. She missed the ball and got her first strike. This is when I ran up and decided to stay there for the next pitch. She showed the bunt again, which caused me to move closer. This is when she pulled back her bat and full-on swung. I tried to backpedal away, realizing, oh shit. That's when I got a line drive straight to the face. 10 inches of dirt had to be dug out of the field, and I was taken away, duct taped down to a board in an ambulance. My whole team was huddled together crying, but I was trying to crack jokes. I asked a crowd of trainers and coaches around me if I was going to die, and if I were to get a blood clot, would it have already have happened? My teammates put up pictures of me on Instagram with my face next to images such as this. I embraced it. The support they gave me on Facebook was incredible. I made a series of Vine videos for each day that I was home because I wasn't able to return to school. The next day when I woke up was the worst. The laces of the ball had cut open my nose, but miraculously, I didn't have a concussion. Before my first surgery, I was told that I was very lucky. If the ball had hit any higher, it would have cracked my skull, and if it had hit any lower, it would have knocked out my teeth. After surgery, my bones had been set back in place. I had to wear this cast on my face for the next week and a half. But it wasn't going to stop me from watching my team play their last 2 games of the season. A week after that team picture was taken, I was amazed at how my face had improved. Although you can't tell in this photo, I had 2 hard plastic splints up my nose, and I could only breathe out of my mouth. A month later, I was sent back to the hospital for reconstructive surgery. About a week after my second surgery, it was as if the accident had never happened. I took pictures with my friend at her prom. I went on summer vacation in Outer Banks, North Carolina with my family. And although my face looked like it was back to normal, now I had a fear of ever playing softball again. Instead of facing my fears, I ran from them. I decided not to go back to SBC. I transferred back home to UAlbany. I started there in the fall of 2013, but the smile that you see in this picture didn't last long. I missed my friends in softball. I started to remember my sisters and realized I made a big mistake. After talking to a couple of people, I made it back to SBC for the fall semester. I got back in right before the add-drop period of classes. I also returned to softball. I now wear a face mask and will probably back up a few steps this year. I'm a work in progress, but I'm getting my confidence back. I saw a quote that read, "A scar is what makes you whole." It took running away to realize that this is where I belong. And I have some unfinished business with softball.